Good day, everybody. My hair. Oh my gosh, I've got something going on. Anyway, so today's topic is going to be about redheads. I think it's like 10 fun facts about redheads, and we're gonna go through them together to see if they're actually true, and kind of talk about what it's like being a redhead. So just here we go. Okay, so here is some facts for you about redheads. Sorry for the lighting, it's kind of poor. There we go. My hair is disturbing me. Anyway, red. The alarm cut me off. It says red hair is a beautiful genetic mutation, which I knew this. Both parents must be carriers of the mutated MC1R gene to be able to produce redhead offspring, of which there is 25% chance if they don't have red hair themselves. My parents don't. Less than 2% of the world's population have red hair. 2%. Less than 2%. Red hair can occur in any ethnicity. Wow. Northern Western European ancestry and less frequently in the other populations. Lucky redhead women have more, something. It's a balèche to dye red hair. Balèche, because it holds its pigment tighter than any other hair color. Red strands need to have their pigment stripped before being dyed by bleaching, which of course damages the hair. And it says stay red, which I did bleach my hair one time, the tips of it, like literally just like the tips, and it made it look like a fox, but it took forever for it to bleach. Like literally, my Carrie had to keep doing it over and over and over. Okay, I'm looking this up on here. Red hair is thicker than any other colors. I knew that. On average, 90,000 strands. What? Apparently they have, on average, 90,000 strands, while blondes have 110,000 strands, and brunettes have 140. Redheads are more likely to develop skin cancer? I don't think so. Look, that may be true, but I'm not. Blue-eyed redheads are super rare. Sorry, little interruption. Blue-eyed redheads are super rare. It's the rarest combo on Earth, actually. Most natural redheads all have brown eyes, followed by hazel or green shades. Blue. I keep getting interrupted. Anyway, redheads can change temperature quicker, which this is a definite fact. This is because, according to research, redheads are more sensitive to hot and cold pain, nothing to do with their mythical fiery temperament. But I do. I can go from very cold to very hot very fast. Redheads don't go gray. Red hair will never turn gray. It simply fades to white via rose gold when the time comes. I don't think my hair is ever going to change. Redheads can produce their own vitamin D. As they can't sufficiently absorb vitamin D, it's down to their lower melatonin concentration. Redheads internally produce their own vitamin D when they're exposed to low light conditions. Whoa, that is awesome. We're pretty cool people. People with red hair are more likely to be left-handed. I wish I was left-handed. Climate change is threatening the gene. Given the red hair doesn't adapt to warm climates, the gene could, at some point, become extinct. A scientist told Scotland Now. I think the regressive gene is slowly dying out. climate change could see a decline in the number of people with red hair in Scotland. Oh, but that's pretty cool. Those are some fun facts about being a redhead. I'll go over some more fun facts just on my own observance of myself here in a little bit. All right. We just did a review on beet puffs. These are good. They also have like jackfruit puffs and cauliflower puffs, but I like these a lot. They're purple and really crunchy. It has anything like beets, thank goodness. I hate beets. Very good. Be sure to watch the review in the channel, in the description. I'll put the link. Very good. I'm hungry. A little dry. Okay, so coming from experience, another thing about redheads is we can never have a bad hair day, because no matter how bad my hair looks, people don't see the like shagginess of my hair. They'll just see the color. So all the time I get, like, especially older people, oh, your hair is so beautiful. Actually, I got some younger people saying that too. You have the best looking hair. I'm like, it's messy. But they always love the color. I'm like, which I appreciate, because don't get me wrong, I love the compliments. I take in the compliments very gratefully. So I just think it's funny, because I'm like, thanks, I love my hair. It's all natural. This is the natural red. Nothing fake about it. Another thing about redheads is we blush really easily. If you see us like embarrassed or whatever, we turn bright red. Like everything, bright red. If we get angry, we get really red. Like, you can tell when I'm mad, because I just start getting fiery red. Not all redheads have a bad temper, like a loud temper. The Irish temper is what they call it. Mine's subtle. I can get very, very angry, but it's not loud. Carrie is loud redhead. I'm the, like, evil, quiet redhead. If I get quiet, then you know I'm mad. I just don't talk. People know. My whole family knows. I've always been like that. It's funny, when you're redhead and you see another redhead, you automatically think, sister, brother, where have you been? Because it's like, we always feel like we're kin. If there's a redhead, oh my gosh, we're related, sweet. And I saw this whole family of redheads. I'm like, I should just join y'all's family. I would fit right in. And we all laughed. It was funny. It's a redhead thing. Another thing about us is we can't just automatically speak the Irish accent, because we have red hair, which would most likely have Irish relatives, but the accent does not come naturally. I can do the Irish accent because I practice accents, because I'm an actress, and I do need to work on it a bit, because it just could be better. But I have tricked a few people. I go to the drive-thru and I utter it in the accent. They don't ask about it, but they do just kind of go with it, you know. The Irish is real subtle, very, very light on the tongue. The Scottish, you gotta use a bit more of your throat. The back of your throat, or hair, it's like, it's really rounded. But not Australian, but it's just, you speak with your throat. Like Merida. She's Irish, I believe. But the way she says beau, it's like it's right there, it's like right here. So it's, Mom, it's just my beau. Like that. I like doing a Scottish accent, but I like doing the Irish accent as well. Anyway, there's another few takes on being a redhead. Also, I don't like that way that looks. I had a teacher when I was in dance at another studio. She made the comment that It was out of 2 colors that we were going to be in, red or purple. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, redheads can't wear red. I was like, I can't wear red because I have red hair? So that kind of scarred me for a little bit. I didn't wear red for a while. But I did have some, you know, dance costumes that were red. And I looked okay in it. It's like, you know, Jessica Rabbit and Roger Rabbit. She wore red and she looked great. But I do like green. I like wearing green the most. Like Kelly green. Yeah, we look great in green. And I'd say goldenrod yellow. Alright, so enough to talk about redhead stuff. We'll get back to that probably when I get home. I might look up some more facts. I know, I'll look up tradition, or I'll look up stereotype or superstitions when people saw redheads way back when. These are very interesting. I'll talk about those when I get back. What are you doing? Silly boy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here are some myths about redheads that happened way back in the early 1500s, 1600s. It said, excuse me, that women way back then who had red hair were said to be witches, which I kind of am one. But back then, if you had red hair, you were automatically deemed a witch and therefore killed at the stake, burned to death. So they were like murdered by the thousands just because of the red hair. They said that the red hair was like the devil's fire or whatever. And they were often stripped and searched for the mark of the devil, which could be anything odd on them, like a weird freckle or birthmark of some sort. So of course, yeah, they're gonna find something. So they killed them. Yay, being a redhead back then would have sucked. You're automatically like doomed. Another thing was the Greeks. Anybody with red hair back in Greece said that if they died, us being redheads, if we died, we turned into vampires. So therefore, what would they do then? Just killing us would turn us into vampires. So there's 2 myths. Another one is, alright, this is a good one. So, the British thought us to be unlucky. That if you received the first phone call on the New Year's was received from a redhead. Basically, if you got called from a redhead on New Year's Day, or the first call of the new year, anyway, that if the first phone call you received on the new year was from a redhead, you were going to have bad luck all year. That was British. And then the ancient Egyptians thought that we were so unlucky that they offered us as sacrifices to end their bad luck streak. But yet the ancient Romans thought the redheads to be lucky. So lucky, in fact, that we were the most sought after slaves back then. I like this one thing. It's like we're 2% of the population. We're like the 4-leaf clover of humans. So I'm a 4-leaf clover now. This is a good one too. So it's said that redheads have no soul. There are times when I feel like I don't, because I'll just be staring at something and like someone's real upset. I'm just like, what, you want me to feel bad for you? But then again, they say that gingers stole souls and that every freckle represented a soul that we stole. So it's either we have no soul of our own, but yet we stole souls, like hundreds of them, thousands maybe. I got a lot of freckles. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Actually, did talk about this one earlier. It said that redheads have a fiery temper. That one I do believe, especially Carrie. She has very, very top anger issues. Oh, but like, I don't know. I think everyone has that because I've seen a lot of people get really angry and they don't have red hair. So I don't know about that one. Supposedly bees sting redheads more often. This one is not really completely valid. I mean, it's a myth, so I don't know. I've only been stung really just once by a wasp. It said a myth is that we bruise more easily than everybody else. I don't know. I mean, I do bruise, but they also said maybe you can just see it. Oh, I keep yawning. Sorry. Because of our pale skin, maybe just see the bruises easier more often. I don't know. I'm just kind of rough. You know, just ruffle myself. Okay, so the artist Theophilus Presbyter thought that the blood of a redhead man would make a certain paint color for his art and be like a golden Spanish gold color. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we all got the same color blood. It's all red. Bright red. Now this one I said earlier, which it's actually true that we are mutants. That it's like MC1R anyway, it's a mutated gene that causes the pale skin and red hair and sensitivity, hypersensitivity, which means that we're very rare. But we are not going extinct, though. Everyone's saying the redhead gene is going extinct. No, I think it's just rare, but it's always going to be there because there's going to be parents, you know, to create a redhead, each parent has to have the redhead gene in them. So there's always going to be someone with that gene. So, hey, redheads are not going extinct. At least I don't think. I kind of wish we were, though. That we'd be more rare. Kind of like those coins that they don't make anymore. It's like, wow, ooh, you're a redhead, you're rare. You cost more than everybody else. Alright, fellows watching. With that said, this redhead is going to bed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Toodaloos. Toot, whatever. Good night.